I gotta say, this is one of the most amazing places. This old world architecture is just so beautiful to be here and see such a rich history, such a cool culture. Sounds, smells, people, just such a rich diversity of experience. You know, in that sense, this is one of those kind of hotbeds for really exploring the different senses. You go from perfumes to urine to sewers to smells of dumplings. And it's just such a rich sensory experience. So we got ourselves a young coconut, and there's a bit of debate over this. Now, typically we think that the young coconut is something for hydration and increases our hydration, and it does. It's got a lot of electrolytes in it, but one of the debates is that there's a lot of sugars in here, so comparatively to water, it's gonna also maybe spike our blood sugars and bring us down. So for now, it's a hot day, we're gonna drink some young coconut. Tastes good, feels good. Let's see how I do in an hour. Is it gonna make me crash, or is it gonna make me still stay alive and awake? We're here at the Chinese History Museum for Chinese medicine, and this is one of the oldest medicine paths of the world. So they got some really rare books, rare artifacts, and some of the more specialized medicine, some of the tonics of this part of the world. So it's a pretty cool place to just check out the history of how medicine has been in Asia. So we're here to look at some of these ancient books and some of the more prized medicine of their time. You can see all these different doctors from back in the early 1900s and different ways that they would be processing medicine. Many of these old books are probably, you know, original, one-of-a-kinds that the paper is falling apart. There's a lot of old tools that would be used in the medicine craft. This is like some of the probably the most original mortar and pestles gonna come from. You see some of these old knives are like ginseng and root cutting knives and washing boards and different stones for pounding down and creating powders. Wow, look at those claws, how those feet are. Those are massive. You would not wanna run into one of those. We have a Porya-coco mushroom. See, these are some nice pictures of cordyceps that'll be coming up. Those cordyceps caterpillars that we see downstairs. And wow, just trying to find one of those in the grass. That's what they'd be looking for. One of the most rare, probably the most expensive medicine in the world is cordyceps. And again, it's the deer. You see how this deer has velvet on the antlers. So it's actually the velvet of the antler that is the fastest growing tissue of any animal. You can see the ginseng berries here and this prominent giant ginseng, again, prized for an adaptogen to increase longevity. And you can see how this is like a ginseng baby. This is actually the kind of deity archetype of the ginseng. Its legs are ginseng as it comes up, and its hair is the ginseng berries and flowers. Acupuncture dolls, some of these books, weighing scales, stamps, rhino horns, some of the old medicines. You know, in China, wherever the qi of the animal is where the medicine is. So in the case of something like a rhino, it's in the horns, you know, that is the medicine. In the bear, in the gallbladder. In the deer, in the antlers. In the shark, in the fin. In the turtle, in the shell. So often they would use the parts of the medicine where the animal had a unique feature that was where the qi or the energy would be highest.
Look at that.
So the ginseng growing right through a rock. you.